Wednesday, Sweat family. It's hump day. We're gonna work on glutes and hamstrings today. Oh yes, we are. Chris and Mark here at the Sweat Box. Ready?
I'm ready. Alrighty, so today we've got 10 different exercises for you, but they're all gonna be pretty much related, so nothing too crazy. Rather than hit you with all 10 at once, we're gonna break this down into 3 separate blocks of work, and we'll be repeating those blocks throughout the workout. So, block number 1 is going to look like this. Only 3 movements. Over to you, Chris. All right, my weights.
You're going to grab your dumbbells or whatever weight you have at home. We're going into a staggered stance, single leg deadlift. So, back leg is slightly bent. We are going to hinge forward and squeeze our glutes and hamstrings, chest proud as we come up. Inhale down and exhale up.
So that's number 1.
Yep, number 2, we're going to switch sides. Again, bent leg at the back. We're going to rest on our toe, hinging forward, squeezing our glutes and hamstrings to come up, exhaling up, inhaling down. Exercise number 3, we are going sumo squat to sumo deadlift. So sumo style, we want to keep those legs way past hip width apart. We're going to turn our toes out and our knees out. So 1 sumo squat and 1 sumo deadlift. We're just going to keep alternating sumo squat and sumo deadlift. Remember, deadlift is a hinge exercise. We're going to continue to cue you guys through the
Definitely want to be feeling that through the glute and down the hamstring.
Exactly.
So that's block 1. We're going to go through block 1 a couple of times. Then we're going to switch over to block 2.
Yep.
3 brand new exercises in block 2.
All right, so Mark's gonna do the demo on the floor. I'm going to be using a bench or a chair, so you guys have a couple of options. All right, so exercise 1, you are going to a single leg hip thrust. So we are going to push our heel into the floor. This leg is coming up. We are pushing our heel out. There is a slight bend in the leg. That is fine. We are squeezing our glutes as we come up. That's exercise 1. 2, we are switching legs. Again, keeping our abs nice and tight, thrusting that hip up to the ceiling. All right, so that is 2 exercises down. The third one, we are going into a glute bridge lat pullover. So, feet on the floor. You can push your heels down and bring your toes up. I like to have the feet flat on the floor. Bridge those hips up. Dumbbell or weight far away from the head, okay? So we want to have a slight bend in the elbows, and we are leading with the elbows to bring that weight just over top of the chest. This is a lat pullover. You are working your lats, keeping our elbows tight into the body. Exhaling up and inhaling down. We don't want that weight to be at the top of our head. We need it past our head. All right.
There we go. So that's block 2.
Yep. All right.
Put my toys away.
Okay. Number 3. Okay, there's actually only 2 exercises here. We're doing right and left for each movement. So, fire hydrant kicks left. You're going to start in a quadruped position, so all 4s. We are going to keep our knees stacked under our hips, our hands stacked under our shoulders. We are going to drive our knee out to the side, keeping our leg bent. You are going to feel this pretty much right away in that booty. So, that is exercise 1. Mark, can you turn to the side and show everybody? All right, so number 2, we're going to switch legs. Again, opening up that hip, driving that knee out to the side, okay? And again, you can see he's not shifting his back too much, he's not shifting his hips too much, so his back stays mostly flat. All right, from there, exercise number 3, we are going into a bent over single arm row. So, staggered stance, we're going to hinge at the hip. There we go. We are driving that elbow back behind us. He is squeezing his shoulder blades together as well. Again, making sure he's got control. He's not dropping that dumbbell down. He's driving the elbow behind him, and he is bringing that dumbbell down. So that's one side. Exercise number 4 is the other side. You're definitely going to feel what side is stronger from here. Keeping our core nice and tight as well, making sure that our shoulders stay straight across. All right. And that's it.
That's it. That's 10.
Did we tell you guys the time today? It's 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So that's the great part as well. Today's workout is going to go crazy fast. So we hope that you enjoyed today's workout. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and click that thumbs up button as well. We want you to like everything and subscribe to us so that you stay on track. Let's get ready to warm up. We are going into inchworms first. So reach up, we're gonna hinge, walk forward into that plank, pause, and walk back, come straight up to standing, keeping that core nice and tight. Again, we want you to practice that hinge. Walking out into a plank, pause, bring those hips up using your abs, come back up to standing. Karate chop those hips, that's what we want. Push that booty back. All right, this is your last one here. Awesome. All right, good. Let's go into hip openers. So driving that knee up and out to the side. Whew. Love a good booty day.
Oh yeah. Don't forget, we're going to reverse these hip openers, and instead of going inside to out, we're going to go out to in.
All right.
A little more coordination required for this one.
Yeah. There we go. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Hands up for balance. All right, we're going to go into seal jacks next. So, arms and legs out, in, out. All right. This is your final exercise for warm-up. Control those arms as you're coming out and in. Final 10. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. You ready to get this party started?
I am ready already. Grab your weights. Again, if you don't have dumbbells, no problem. Grab your backpack, full of canned goods, full of books. You've got resistance at home.
All right. So we are starting with our staggered stance, single leg deadlift. Okay. We're really working on you guys practicing that hip hinge today. All right, here we go. And hinge forward, pause. Squeeze those glutes as you're coming up.
Remember, you want to be keeping those shoulders back and down. It's going to help maintain that neutral spine. Weight is on your forward heel.
2 and 1.
Alrighty, switch sides.
Okay. We're digging that toe, that back toe into the floor. Again, it's there for you for balance, and that's it. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's go. Power in that breathing. Push those hips back as you're coming down. 3 seconds. Okay. Sumo squat to sumo deadlift. I'm dropping my weight. Okay.
I'm maintaining the same weight, just going one big one instead of 2 smaller ones.
All right, let's go. And hinge, flat back. Nice and deep with that sumo squat.
Nice work, everybody. That was a fantastic lap 1. In the first block, we're going to do that entire set again.
Okay. Stagger your stance. Dig that toe into the floor at the back. Here we go. Whew. Remember, your weight is in your front heel the whole time. Keep those abs and glutes tight as you're coming up. Squeeze. Woo, all right. That was a good one. We're gonna switch sides. Shake those hands out if you need to. I needed to. All right, here we go. Dig that toe into the floor and hinge. How you feeling so far, Mark?
Pretty good.
Seven seconds. Whew. All right. Sumo squat. 2, sumo deadlift. That is next. I'm gonna face the camera this time. Go great and wide with those legs. Here we go. And hinge. Yes, you're gonna feel a pull in your hamstrings. That's the whole point, my friends. Keep those shoulders back, especially for that deadlift. All right. Mark, you're gonna hit the floor.
I am.
I'm gonna hit the bench.
We're going into block 2 next. This means we are starting with our one-legged hip thrusts.
All right, here we go. If you're on a chair or a bench like me, we're dropping that butt nice and low, pushing through that balancing heel to come up. My arms are out straight in a T position on the bench. 4 seconds, everybody. Woo. Oh. All right, rest. If you're on a chair, make sure you're getting just under your shoulder blades. And again, you can have your arms crisscrossed or out to the sides. Here we go. Ready? Let's do this. If you're on the floor like Mark, it's a smaller movement, right? Doesn't it feel a little bit shorter? But highly effective. Who says you need weight for these, eh? 5 seconds, everybody. Okay.
Alrighty, last exercise of this block. We are gonna go into that glute bridge lat pullover.
Get those hips up.
Elbows in.
Remember that weight is coming past your head. And you're leading with your elbows. Staying up in that glute bridge position. Exhale as you're driving your elbows forward. Alright.
Nice work. Alrighty.
Number 1.
You got it. We are going back to those hip thrusts, whether you're up on the bench like Chris or down on the floor with me. Let's get ready.
Okay.
Get pushing through the working heel, pressing that non-working heel up to the ceiling.
Pause at the top if you can. Ooh, sweat's coming. Four seconds. Woo, I had to sit. Yeah.
Feeling those legs yet?
Okay, come on back up. Switch sides, leg out, here we go. Come on, everybody, stay strong here. For some of you, this is a new exercise. That's okay, we're here to challenge you every time. 3, 2, and 1. That is a deceiving exercise, isn't it?
All right. Grab your weights because we are going into the glute bridge lat pullover. Again, remind you, you want to keep that weight as far away from your head as you safely can without compromising the movement.
Squeeze those glutes, keep them up nice and high. And remember with this lat pullover, again, lead with the elbows. Okay, 2's done. All right, guys, we're gonna flip over onto all fours. We are going into our fire hydrant kicks. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. All right, bring that knee out. Control. Keep that leg bent. Final 10 seconds here. Three, 2, and 1. All right. I'm gonna turn to face the other side.
Alrighty.
Okay, keep those hands under your shoulders. Don't let them get far in front of you. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. Exhale as you're driving that knee out and controlling it as it comes in. Don't let it fall in. Almost there, everybody. How's that booty burn, Mark?
It's doing great. Oh, love this workout.
Okay.
All right, our last pair of exercises in block 3. Grab that dumbbell. We are going back to rows. Going back to back.
All right.
All right, staggered stance.
Drive that elbow behind you.
And again, you're lowering that dumbbell to the floor. You're not letting gravity just pull you down.
Seven seconds.
Alrighty, swap sides.
Okay.
Alrighty, Chris, tell us, what do you want us doing with our offhand? I've been tucking mine in my lower back. What are you doing with yours?
I catch myself putting it on my knee. I don't want you to do that. So I agree. Tuck it behind your lower back, or you can even put it out to the side for balance. Try not to push down right on your knee. Why? Because it's going to encourage you to want to push down and use that side as leverage. There we go.
By not pushing down on that knee, you are forced to engage your core to maintain level shoulders. It's like a bonus workout. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Put the weight down, hit the floor again. We are into our second set of fire hydrant kicks.
Okay. Here we go. Ready, Freddies? 3, 2, and go. Same thing here. Keeping our hips straight as best you can, engaging that core so you're not shifting your hips side to side. Oh, sweat's coming now. Finish strong, everybody. You're almost there. Okay.
Alrighty, swapping sides. Again, be mindful of that neck. I don't want that chin tucked. I want you looking on the floor. somewhere in front of your hands. Let's get ready. And kicks on the other side. You want your knee and your ankle moving at the same pace. So we're not just coming out with our knee. Ankle's tracking that knee, your foot's tracking your knee.
You'll find your balancing leg is burning now. That's
awesome.
okay.
All right. Here we go.
Row time.
The last time on lap 1 for those rows. Again, think of this like a suitcase row. Think of this like you're traveling through the airport. You've got your suitcase with you. Keep those shoulders parallel to the floor. Keep that core engaged. Again, I'm looking on the floor out here. Inhaling as that weight's coming to the floor. Exhaling as I'm doing the work.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Switch sides.
30 seconds between you and a break.
That's right.
I want you to push through. Be strong.
Watch your wrists, guys. Try not to bend your wrists in. Keep that straight line between the back of your hand and your forearm. Oh, put my hand on my knee. I gotta take it off. There we go. Exhale as you're driving back. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Shoulders parallel to the floor, like Mark said before. Control every movement.
Nice work, guys. Alrighty, we are going to take a break. Grab water if you need to. We are going to go through all 10 exercises, top to bottom, one more time. But we're only going to do one set of each block. So, a quick reminder, we're going to start that staggered stance deadlift left. We're going to do that staggered stance deadlift right.
Yep.
We're going to go into our sumo squat to deadlift, into the hip thrusts on the floor or the bench, into the lat pullovers, and finish up with the fire hydrant kicks and the rows. One more and done.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
We got like 7.5 minutes of this workout. You've got this. I believe in you.
If you're watching the clock, I don't know. Were you watching the clock?
Nah, we're having too much fun.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of clock, I'm going to do a quick reset on ours.
Okay.
There we go. You ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
All right. You ready at home? You better be. Here we go. 10 seconds.
Okay.
I'm grabbing my weights for my staggered stance deadlift, getting into position, and let's do this. Again, you want to feel this working through your butt and your hamstring of your forward leg. Keep those shoulders back and down. Push that T-spine forward. You're really going to feel that stretch in your hamstring. And I want you to come down only as far as your hamstring mobility will let you go.
Keeping those shoulders back, not rolling them forward.
Alrighty. Doing that same thing again, other leg.
Okay.
I know those days. I have those days.
I'm having one today. But
Forearms
that's okay.
are burning. It's all good.
All right. Just call me Popeye. Those big arms. Ugh. Five seconds. Oh, last time you're doing these today. Woo!
Alrighty. I'm switching up to my bigger weight. And we're going to go into sumo squat to deadlift.
Okay.
Again, think about keeping those shoulders back and down. Your chest proud, feet nice and wide.
Try to chop those hips back. Don't let the weight pull your shoulders forward, guys.
Nope.
Keep that chest up, shoulders back. Woo.
All right, hit the bench, hit the floor. No weights for the next 2 exercises.
Single leg hip thrust, here we go. Pick a side, my friends. Here we go. Down and up.
I'm inhaling as I reset to the floor. Exhale fully at the top of that hip thrust.
So close to the end here. 2 and 1. I think I found a new love for hip thrusts. I'm enjoying this bench, I gotta tell you. Hurts so good, that's what we like to say. All right, here we go, get ready. Plant that opposite foot, down and up. Core stays tight. You're really pushing through that heel that's on the floor. Pause at the top for a full exhalation. We're moving down into glute bridge lat pullovers next. Okay.
Alrighty, for those pullovers, you're gonna need 1 weight.
Okay. I feel like I've been saying okay a lot, like I'm talking myself into this workout. As much as I'm enjoying it. Here we go, get those hips up. Remember to pull those elbows in. And lead with your elbows coming up and over your head. All right. Set those down.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Flip over. I'll face the camera. Chris, you wanna go sideways?
Sure do.
Alrighty, pick a leg and fire hydrant kicks. And again, you want your ankle, your heel tracking your knee. I'm giving a little pause and a little squeeze at the top, working those hip abductors. Give a nice shape to my peach for beach season. Nice work, everybody. All right, switching over, doing the other leg.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this way. Here we go. Hands under those shoulders, everybody. Knees under the hips. Here we go. Again, exhaling as you're driving your knee out. Inhaling as you're bringing it in. Keeping that core nice and tight to prevent your hips from shifting. Okay.
Here we go. Rows is all that's left.
All right. We are going to bend over. Stagger your stance. No hand on the knee.
Nope.
Here we go. Drive that elbow back behind you.
Here, I'll go head on to the camera. You can see I'm keeping my elbow tight to my body. Fighting to keep my chest and my shoulders parallel to the ground.
Don't let your hips come into play and try to hip drive it up like this. No way.
Nice and stable through that core.
Come on, guys. 5 seconds.
Awesome. Okay, switching up. Last leg, last exercise.
Wow.
This is it.
We made it.
30 seconds between you and your cool down stretch.
Okay.
Get into position.
Here we go. Hinge over, hand off the knee. I'm that, so because I'm telling me that. There we go.
And I got my eyes locked on the floor, about 2 feet in front of my forward toe.
Power through. Yes.
You guys did it. Chris, give me a high five. A little bit of a lower and slower burn today.
But a burn.
Very good burn.
Oh yeah.
Feeling up my forearms from all that gripping. Shoulders, butt, hamstrings, so good.
Booty day is not just for the ladies.
No.
You got it for the guys too.
Oh yeah. Listen, there's nothing wrong with being motivated by vanity.
That's right.
I find if I feel good about myself, I look good about myself, I feel good about myself, it's all good.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's stretch this out.
All right.
I'm thinking, you know what? Let's hit the floor. We're gonna do a little TLC on these hamstrings. We're gonna go right into pigeon.
Okay.
Choose a leg, bring that knee forward. Point that back, that rearward toe behind you. I'm just gonna ungracefully shift this dumbbell out of my way. There we go.
Ungracefully. I like that word.
Oh.
Okay. Ooh, push into that bent leg. Oh.
Take a moment to enjoy this. Alrighty, come on up in that hand plank, that high plank, and we are going to switch legs.
Reach out in front of you, push right into here, right into that bent leg. I think this is one of the quietest workouts we had. Mm-hmm. We were focused today.
Alrighty, come on back up into that high plank. Come on up, we're gonna swing around. We're gonna continue that stretch. We're gonna take one ankle, bring it over our opposite knee, and then I want us to turn into that bent leg and hug. Oh yeah, we're gonna feel this higher up in our glute. We're also going to feel it in those hip abductors that we used for our fire hydrant kicks.
Oh, they're singing now.
Alrighty, let's switch sides. Do that again. Straighten that leg out. Opposite ankle over our knee. Turning into that bent side. You can focus on pressing your chest forward here. Don't let your back arch over. Awesome. Come on in. Bring that up into butterfly. Again. Chest proud. Oh, there we go. Through the hip flexors in the front.
Little inner thighs too. Maybe a lot of inner thighs.
So what you guys don't see is on top of these workouts, with our kids, we're pushing sometimes 20 to 30 kilometers a day outside cycling. So we need this little extra stretch in our legs. We're being a little selfish today. Alrighty, come on in cross-legged. From those rows, let's get that upper body. Let's just drop that shoulder down. Do that back stretch. That way, you know, we can reach all our bits when we're in the shower tomorrow. Not all stiffened up.
And we're continuing to stretch on the floor, so you didn't even have to get up.
No, we're thinking of you. All right, shake that out. Let's repeat that stretch on the other side.
And our subscribership, I saw this morning, starting to continuing to grow.
Continuing to grow. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate
You're really helping us out. Chris is doing a lot of research into YouTube editing. We're going to try and take these videos to the next level. Stay tuned. Let's see what we can come up with. Alrighty, that's it, guys. Big round of applause for you guys. You did amazing at home. We are going to be back tomorrow with a definite not booty workout. We're gonna give this a break tomorrow. High five, Chris. Boom. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep awesome. We'll see you then.